Check 1, 2. All right, folks, almost time to start. Welcome back, of course, to the little corner of my world I call Dimebag Darren World Headquarters. It's in the corner of my living room. And right away, we're going to get started with a little bit of a look through some quarter rolls just to see what we get, in hopes that we get something good. But you never know. You never know. Hope you guys are having a good day. Things are going your way. I don't know if you stayed up late last night for the live stream with Mr. Panucci, but if you were, you probably won something because the guy gave away the barn, the farm, all the parts, everywhere. Gave it all away. So, hope you were there and had a good time, and if not, you don't miss out on the next one. It's kind of all I can say about that. So, here's the guy's mouse. We're just sneaking over the screen here. Dave and I are here. We're going to look through some quarters. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see Dave and me. Well, sort of. But try to get some better shots for two people. We'll see how that worked out. There's one. Hey. It's over there. Yeah. All right, so there you see Dave and me, but more importantly, there's the table. So let's get started and looking through some coin rolls right now, and just see what we find. This is gonna take forever if I don't have the nails for this, if you know what I mean. All right. Get it later. So what I'm going to be looking for here is, well, any paint, any commemoratives, and anything that, any queens that are wearing a large crown. So, and unfortunately, I kind of need the light to go the right direction for me to see these things. And the right direction is not always the direction I'm getting it. Well, that's all right. Figure our way through it one way or the other. Ba-bum-bum. Hope you had a good weekend. It's my... Oh, there we go. Take a looky there. Just found Mr. Tecumseh there. Wonder if I can get better focus on that. Not much, eh? At all. Come on. Anyway, maybe if I was to move a couple things. Let me just see here. I don't think that's that great. Ooh. Hang on, machinery. Well, for some reason I don't have a connection to my camera anymore. To connect with Control plus R. Alright, I'll try it. Well, it wasn't kidding. Looks like that got me reconnected. Now let me just see if I can't get some focus going on here. Wonder what the problem is there. Hang on. Well, no, it's got the 5G. I'm not sure what its problem is. By God, it's got the 5G and everything. Well, oh, you can see that one there, and there's our first Tecumseh with that little blotch of red in the Canadian flag shape there. Took a while to get to that. John Chum in the building. Field guy, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. Now, where the heck was I? Well, yeah, loud trucks are rolling by continuously where I live. Can't help it. You just can't help it. I don't remember knocking that camera down. Hang on a second. Get that a little higher. All right, well, that's better. Now it kind of sees over, and the microphone's in the middle of things. That's all right. Finish looking through these ones here quick. Actually, that light from the camera / phone is helping out a lot in my vision to see what I'm looking at here. So that's good. We'll stick with that. If I see a... Oh, there's a commemorative right there. That's a falcon. And there's another. We got the Stanley Cup. So that's rule number 1. There's one thing I'm missing, though. Give me just a second here. Be right back.
Watch League of Legends videos ad-free and learn to win uninterrupted. Charms to be played.
No, don't do any of those things.
Today, I'm not referring to her morning dessert. It does look delicious.
Shut up. Alrighty then. Alright, so we got us some Stanley Cup there. And we got us the Falcon. And so far our first painted Tecumseh over here So let's just keep going and see what else we get. Gotta get ready for some more fun here. I'm going to leave the painted ones out, and I'm going to put the unpainted ones in the little container here. I'll put that there. Alrighty. Southern Canadian coins, thank you for stopping by. Who found a silver quarter on Friday? Yeah, those are hard to come by. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hit the like, do the thing, the other thing, and do the other thing. Hey, we need a box. All right. So now we will go over. All right. And off they go. Just say hi, Dave. Hey, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in. I'll go back to the over camera and let's get us another roll. Just gonna pound through these looking for any young queens. When we see a young queen with the king's head or crown on it, we will check those after. Another thing to do is just stream. Don't worry about your setup. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Goes in there. Do it. Yeah, I got it all set up, don't you know? Okay, so let's take a look through these the hard way then. I don't care. Nope. Nope. I didn't see something there, did I? Nope. A little flash of brilliance there, but no is the answer. These seem fairly new. Oh, I got a commemorative here. That is the got this one just now for the downhill skiing from 2010 Olympics. Oh, that looks like a nice one. No, it's really nice, but it's... Oh, and it is too. Looky there. Felt like I'd found another commemorative, and I have. An unpainted large poppy. Love to find these ones painted, though. They are hard to come by. But we will hope for the best, because that's why we search. So a few commemoratives. They seem to be easy enough to come by. And then this is the kind of thing we're looking for. We want to find the queen with the large king crown on her. Now you see down by her neck there's some dates. So this is a commemorative that I know about and they're easy to find. But the one we want to find starts out with this. The queen with the large king crown on. So we haven't found one of those yet, but that's one of the clues that helps us find them quickly without wasting a lot of time. Yeah, John has two. I know what you mean. I got a few people who don't care, so when they find them, they drop them off with me, which is really nice. Oh, another commemorative? Oh. Yeah, there. This time, the commemoration of, I believe it's derrick number 1, the oil derrick in Alberta. So, no paint, but nevertheless, another commemorative. And another roll down with no further paint found. All right. I have a quarter book that's pretty much ready for somebody. It's not like full, but it's got a really good smattering of the quarters. I would say better than 70, maybe even better than 80% of what we're looking for. If you're interested in a quarter book, let me know, and we can talk. Oh, my hands are just barely not big enough. I'm just not doing it right. Screw it! Okay, here we go. This is my plan. I always planned to do it like that. That was how I was going to do it all. All right. Not finding anything particularly spectacular. Nope. Okay. Let's go over that for a moment. Here's a little something. So there we have the queen with the large crown. So that's step number 1 in looking for what we're looking for. So we'll flip it over, and what we would like to see is a 1991, and we don't, we see 2001. So nothing special there, kids. Great Scott, thanks for coming by. Nice. Oh, and speaking of nice, there we have a nice looking breast cancer awareness pink ribbon. So we'll take that one. Definitely. Another large queen commemorative, but not the one we need. Gonna leave that pink ribbon up there until we find something else that's cool. Got another a skiing from the Olympics. We're just gonna put that one in the pile. I'm gonna have to take a look at all of these, honestly, but some of them, especially the paint that we find, but the commemoratives of the Olympics, I don't know if they just have a higher mintage, but they're everywhere. Oh, another large poppy. No paint, but another large poppy nonetheless. They're a beautiful coin the way that they're made, even without the paint, but boy, they're a stunner when you get the painted version. And I would love to find one. But you know, it's kind of nice in a way because we've run into a little bit of commemoratives with the pink and the Tecumseh. And that means maybe these are not searched rolls. Maybe no one's been here before. Oh. And from 2017, our commemorative quarter from then, which comes in a painted version as well, which we did not get. So that's how that goes. Now you're turned off? Okay. Fine. Another camera died, I don't care. You can see us, we're here, and I'm sweeping off some coins so we can get another roll. There it goes. There they go. I re-roll these later and take them back to the bank, but I certainly don't re-roll them now, know what I mean? Know what I mean? Ain't got no time for all that, no sir. I guess I have to look down at me. Do this the right way. I have a tool. I could be using it, but I'm not. There we go. All right. Well, there's Olympics. Another one from snowboarding, I believe it is. Again, not very excited about the Olympic ones when they come up, truly. They just really don't seem to be the hardest ones to find. Would love to find the 1991 with the big crown. I mean, there's the big crown. Once again, it has come up, the big crown. And we will look for a date by her neck. So if we see the big crown and no date by the neck, like we have so far here, then we have a chance it's a 91. So we flip it over. And what do we got? Well, that's no 91, my friends. Looks like a 2001 to me, and there's nothing special about that. The only reason the 91 is special is because of low mintage. So we're not looking for paint or any other special markings. We are looking, oh, speaking of special markings, we got one. Oh, I didn't have it back there. There we go. There's the, now I can tell you by the fact that that poppy is still nicely red, that this is going to be 2004. So as soon as I get the focus on there, or the light to glint the right way, the 2004 is there. Pretty sure. I'm going to look myself here in the real. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. 2004. Okay. Which is what we expect. There's another Olympics. I'm not even going to change the camera for it. We expect that because the sorry. Wait, that's a 2004. The 2008 ones are the burned out ones. That might be a really good find, actually, because they use the same design basically in 2004 and 2008, and all my 2004s look like crud. So that might be a heck of a find, actually, to find a decent 2004 that doesn't look like crud. There's another Alberta Derrick #1. Same one as we saw before. Oops. Oop. And there's the first appearance of that one. So we did come up with this one here from the 2000 series, which are hard enough to find these days, going back to 2000. And there's that Derrick one that I mentioned, and that the couple of Olympics. So we'll put those in the bigger bin and keep on going through this roll. Love to find the 91. I would like one, but that hasn't happened yet. Because it's just a low mintage, there's just nothing to look for. I mean, you got to keep your eye out. There's nothing, you know, to tip you off that you're spending. There's another one from the Olympics. Once again, another snowboarder. We've seen it. And another big crown, but it's got the dates under the neck, so that's just a normal commemorative. We have lots of those. And we're done another roll, folks. Sweep that into the box. Visit with all y'all for a second. Thank you for visiting Dave and I as we poke through a bunch of rolls and see how it goes. We appreciate you being out there and cheering us on. We don't expect to find silver, but you just never know. It can happen. And otherwise, I'd like some paint. I'd like some 1999 and 2000 series for our books that we're waiting on. Too many of those Olympic coins is right. 21 views, nice. I'll grab 40 cents. I just got 14 rolls. I took all the money I had that I didn't spend on something else and stopped off at the bank. So let me get us back to this thing. Hope the presentation is good. Hope it sounds good. Folks, tell me so if it doesn't, please. It's always an experiment, you know. While it is Dimebag Darren World Headquarters, and it is here in the corner of my living room, it does other things. It's not like it's a movie studio that stays that way all the time. And every single time I use it, I need to sort of patch it together. But it usually comes together pretty good. SM58 for a microphone, good old Shure $100 mic. My Revelator, there's another one from the Olympics right there. The best Revelator microphone, that's what you want. If you don't own a microphone and you're looking at buying a microphone, whatever you're looking at buying isn't as good as the Revelator Dynamic, so buy the Revelator Dynamic instead. If you wonder why, if that really interests you what I said, talk to me about it, but that's the best microphone you could possibly buy right now for the money, and more than enough for you going forward. It's found another Olympics. Not even going to talk about it, Olympics. But yeah, if you need a microphone, you want a Revelator Dynamic, that's another, I'll just throw that in there. Found another large crown double date, I'll call them. The Revelator Dynamic will make you forget about the SM7B. And it's all the microphone you will ever need. There's another Olympics. So check out the Presonus Revelator Dynamic and tell them I sent you. Not that they care because I get nothing for it. But honestly, I'm from broadcasting. I know what I'm talking about. And those of you who are trying to figure out what microphone to buy, that's the one. If you only need one microphone, just get the PreSonus Dynamic and be done with it. If you need more than one microphone, that can be fixed too, but not by that product, by the one that I bought, the PreSonus Revelator IO24. And there's a new Revelator IO44 that's very cool too for particular use cases. I'm gonna have some coffee. What about you? No coffee? It's chocolate coffee. It's Tim Hortons white chocolate coffee. Oh, that is funny. You guys can totally hear that. I know you can. Get that. That's across the street from the backyard of the place across the street. Listen to this. Tell me if you can hear that in chat. Oh, my dogs are gonna light up now too. The neighbor across the street keeps his dogs penned in the backyard. And then when people walk by, they go nuts. So when the people who walk by, they stop and they wait and they torment those little dogs in the backyard, and they go nutso like they just did. And then they finally, after tormenting those dogs long enough, started walking away and let them alone. So they finally shut the hell up. But that was what just happened. Some people tortured some other dogs who don't get a chance to go out. Imagine that, eh? Oh well, that's how that is. Hey-hoo. Lol. Dang those dogs, that is correct. Okay. Dang these rolls. Can't say that I've been that happy with them either. Let's keep going. See what's next. The problem with rolls is I re-roll them, and that's a pain in the butt, sort of, kind of, because you got to count them. But I use a scale, and I give them a quick weigh afterwards to make sure they come out to the right number. I don't want to miscount, but a person can count by mistake easily enough. But if you weigh, and if they have the same wrapper, each one has the same wrapper, you can know pretty much right away if you've messed up. You just let your cat outside in the snow, and right away he runs back in. I think if I let my cat out, it would just be gone, and then things in the neighborhood would die. I have a tiger, and I'm pretty sure that any less than... Oh, and we got another falcon here, which is a kind of nice one, actually. There's a painted version of it to match it, but I always look for these and see how much bag rash or, pocket rash they have, but that one looks like a pretty good one. Can't complain with that. Put it on top of those other ones there. And then this one too, another commemorative of Canada. Don't know the reason for that one memorized. And we have a large crown. Oh, right on. Okay. So let me just clear these up here. Put those in the side bin. So that's what we're looking for. A large king's crown on the queen's head. And that means there's a possibility that we've got a 91. So what have we got? A 2001. Not very happy, I'm saying. We got stonewalled. Since the side camera decided to stop, that's fine, I don't care. Well, there's another big crown right there. Here's another chance. So once we got a big crown, we look down by the neckline for dates. If we see a date, then that's a known commemorative, easy to come by. But when there's no date and a king's crown, then we got our chance for a 91. What do we get? 2001 again. Well, you see that's the process. I'm saying. Quickly, there's no time. Come with me if you want to live. Quickly, there's no time. There's no time. Look at that. We peaked at 3 watchers briefly. Twice. To the 2 or 3 of you out there, thank you so much. Southern Canadian Coins. We don't know each other. I don't know why that is, Southern Canadian Coins, but we should, considering. And when you say Southern Canadian, do you still mean Ontario? Because we're in British Columbia here, and we consider ourselves pretty south, considering if I was to go 5 minutes south, I'd be in the United States. Here's one. We don't see this one often enough. It's nice. It's not Olympics, but it is Cindy Clausen. She is a musical skater, I believe, one of the ones that wins some Olympic medals, but she gets her own coin, apparently, because she is awesome. And that takes care of another rule. Ta-da! All right. Nothing's stopping us yet, though. We got some more. Yes, it's Southern Ontario. Okay, cool. I'm very interested in how south Ontario goes. I have pointed out to a number of people a place called Pelee Island. Are you familiar with Pelee Island? Do you live in a place where that's a familiarity to you? Good old Pelee Island? Pelee Island. Pelee Island is so far south that it is actually further south than the northernmost tip of the state of California. And that is the truth. So, people don't realize how this thing, they draw a line in their head, the 49 parallel, and look across and think that's her, but that's not her, baby. That's not her at all. Some completely not straight lines when you trace them around those lakes, that those giant superior mega lakes. Okay, so is that island a cool little island then, or what? Dad used to ferry there. If you have familiarity, can you tell me? Because I saw there was a bike shop for sale on the island. And I thought that'd be cool. You know, a little bike shop on the island. Is that a cool island? Say yes. Tell me it's a really neat place. Is it a smuggler's paradise for people trying to get contraband into the ignited stakes of America? I believe it. Boats moving, traffic late at night, under cover of darkness, speedboats, jet boats, pulling into covered boat launches. Wow, that's a gleamer. What is that? Yeah, it's a 21. I'm just going to put it aside because it's just so bright. It's blinding me. I don't need a 21, I don't think. I'll open a book and take a look, but that particular 21, nothing said something to me right there. And honestly, I probably already handled 20 million 21s going through these. But I tell you, if I see one that's super bright, I'll just put that one aside because there's a book it needs to go into. I mean, we do search for the commemoratives and the paint and whatnot, but when you're putting together a quarter book, you need one from every year. So if I hit a gleamer like that last one, don't even mess around. Those are mini tube bank wrappers, are they? I'm not sure what a mini tube bank wrapper is necessarily. It's there. From the TD. The Titty Bank. The Titty Bank. Oh, hey, being a Canadian, have you watched Letterkenny yet? Because if you haven't, I'm going to share with you the funniest damn thing, but I bet you have, being in Ontario. When I say Letterkenny, do you know what I'm talking about? Because it's on the Crave network, and it's an on-demand show. But I don't think you can get it on any other network, but Letterkenny, one word, is hilarious. It's just hilarious. They've done 6 or 7 seasons now. So if you get yourself Crave TV and look it up, there's a lot of good comedy to watch right there. You're good to go. But Letterkenny is hilarious. It's kind of Trailer Parks Boy-ish. It's different, but I got another one here from the Olympics. It's irreverent like that. It's small town based. Has a lot to do with farmers, hockey players, hicks and sticks, and small town Ontario life, where hockey is the most important thing, besides who's the toughest guy in town. And that roadside stand, you sell the produce that you grow at your small farm at, that kind of stuff. And the watering hole that keeps needing to be moved from place to place to place for one reason or another. I hope you watch it, so I'm not going to spoil anything about the watering hole. It's called Modine's. That's not a spoiler. Modine's. Got to get yourself to Modine's. Well, Nick Molnar, who I am membered to, because he's got his 1,000, so you can be a member of him. He put out a teaser video about a dump that he said he got, a quarter dump. He said he found all kinds of good things, so I was hoping that it happened for me. That's not happening for me here. This is not a quarter dump. Hockey update. Toronto 5, Columbus 3, third period. Lucky Bugger found 6 silver quarters. Nice. Well, I'm happy to hear that silver quarters are being found. I'm not doing lives anymore. He does them more and more. He said he was going to do a live with that finds. He definitely in the teaser video said it was going to be live, but my friend Nick, he just needs to go ahead and do it, you know what I mean? Sort of throw himself right into it. He's got some great content. Those little videos he makes are sort of the right length and very informative. And a lot of people would show up for him because he's a super likable guy. Ah, there we go. But he always hides his face, and we kind of give him a lot of flack about that, but I'd love to get him happening. So that's that one for the, I wish I had my loop nearby, but I don't. This one looks like it's got a little bit of schmoo on it anyway. And then the light goes out. Okay, why? Hang on. There we go. Focus, you. Not asking for much here, you know. There are 2 versions of these where the people are frosted, like in this one, I believe, and then another where they're not. So I believe we have the frosted version there. We'll just put that in the... Oh, and here we have another right away. Painted 2004. And you can see it's not got a lot of color left in it. We'll put that one up in the painted and counts as my 4th painted, whether you like it or not. Even though it's a piece of junk. I really do have to just find somebody who has, that's what it is, yeah. Roll. I want to find somebody who got himself a mint roll and has broken it open and will part with some 2004s that look nice for books. I have a couple 3 books that I would love to spruce up that particular coin in, and it's just not falling into my lap here. But I appreciate you coming by, everyone. Thank you. You know what? I'm not, by the way, I'm going to tell you now because I don't want you to feel badly in the end if something doesn't, you know. Anyways, bottom line is, I'm not doing a giveaway this time around. I just got stuff out to the post office today, and I'm not prepared to do another one right away. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I got another Olympics, but then I got an oh boy, Quebec. And it's such an oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we're gonna take a break. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Oh boy, it goes right there. Oh boy, it goes right there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. We have the Quebec that we have been looking for. Let me just check a couple of the other quarter books to see which one it really needs to go into. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Over, silly. No one sees anything from there. Okay. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right there. All right. Right there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Quebec, Quebec. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Quebec, Quebec. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Quebec, Quebec. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No one's excited about Quebec anymore but me. You know, where's the thing go in from? I get my dirty fingers all over it. Not that I cleaned it or anything, I just pulled it out of circulation for Pete's sake. But yeah, my dirty fingers are the important fingers. Well, they're the last fingers, and they're excited fingers, because we're putting it in the book. Right in the book, baby. Right in the book. Quebec, Quebec. I got a Quebec. I got a Quebec. Woohoo! All right. Right in the book. Not even messing around with that. Right in the book. Okay. All right. Cool. That was worth it. That makes the whole thing worth it. What else am I missing? Oh, there's a few different ones, John. If you want to help out, there's one book I'm trying to get done before I send it away to the UK. My own personal book is done, so I can kind of harvest out of there if I really need to, but I don't want to. So I'm trying to do another search here. Because before I send the book to the UK, I kind of want it to be, you know. Okay, so let's take a look. There's another one of those double date. We don't need to even look at that. They found a way to kill me yet. Am I still playing that? No wonder. Let me just turn up the volume here for a second and see what's going on with that. Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of what I wanted. Should have a little bit of music in the background for those times when I'm not making any noise. I'm not listening to it, only you guys hear it, but just so long as it's not overwhelming and it's just sort of in the background, that's kind of what I'm going for. Don't like a silent stream. If I'm not saying anything, then there should be something going on. By God, there should be something. Okay, well, that is a large crown, and it has the dates on it, and it's ugly. So I'm just not even gonna. And then we have another, some kind of a hockey one, it looks like, from the good old Olies. The Olies. Almost through, just a couple more rolls to go. Well, 4. So, a few more than a couple. Couple. And we'll see how these things go. This is why it's a search, and this is why they're hard to find. You know, the book that I'm putting together, I'm actually pretty much starting it off at the face value of the coins plus the book plus shipping. It would be nice if somebody would give me something for my time, but in the end, I don't really care. What I'm really looking to do is, you know, put them in the hands of a collector who's interested in having an inexpensive but pretty complete Canadian quarter set. Away we go. Guts another roll. And away we go. There. We'll just do that right now. Probably hear the traffic out my window, but it's a nice night in Vancouver and there's no need to run the house heater or shut the windows because it's nice out. That one made a run for the border. And so did all of they. Stack them over here briefly. Give me a little easier handling here. Take a look at them. Ah, men's hockey. Haven't run across that one yet. Actually, we'll scoot those ones into the bin and show off a men's hockey, not painted. And we can double check that too with a proper loop to see what's going on there, because it could be a raise too. It doesn't look like it is, but things aren't focusing very nicely either, so that will go under further scrutiny. We're going to toss another Olympics one in there. Again, the Olympic ones, they just don't bear a lot of scrutiny. There might even be errors and whatnot, but I wouldn't know what they are. And if there are, that's some other specialty dude's line. He can go through all of these rolls once I've plucked out the ones I like, and he can go looking for errors. That's what you can do. And if you're a Canadian roll searcher and you get quarters, and those quarters have a Sharpie line on them that basically runs from one side of the roll to the other, just leave them at the bank. You don't need to look through those rolls. I went the other day and they were handing me like brand new rolls full of quarters. And when I looked at them, I opened up the first one and just said, nah, you can keep these ones. There's not going to be anything in here for me. So we're down to, this is number 3. There's 2 more after this. And that will take us through what has been an hour and a half so far, almost, of streaming anyway. Some of that was idling. We got another Olympics. What else we get? We got a 2017 right here. That's always nice. I like these 2017. There's nothing wrong with these. They don't come up that often, but when you do get them, you can pull out of circulation before they look, too bad. Because, they've only been out there for a while, so you get the opportunity to snatch them out of circulation while they still look pretty good without having come from a mint roll. That's right. All our work is looking through circulated coins, looking for those dumps from people's, you always want to catch a dump. Speaking of, not that this is a dump or anything, but it is another commemorative coin from the 2000 series, and we will certainly keep that one. The ones from the 1999 and 2000 series, they literally don't come up enough as you go through the quarters these days. Since it's sort of I got another Olympics here, we'll just toss that in. It's my goal to be able to have quarters to help people complete books. And since I know these ones are so hard to find, I won't be throwing them back at all. I'll just put those in a little container somewhere. It's just a quarter. And then if a guy needs it, I've got it. No problem stockpiling quarters. It's stockpiling toonies that is the issue. You got $2 tied up in every single coin. And once you got yourself a book that you want for yourself, I put together a secondary book and I'm thinking, wow, it's actually a fair bit of dough just tied up in there, and I'm not saving those for me. Tecumseh with no paint. So here we go. Let me just pop this one up. Kind of nice to get Tecumseh with no paint because we got him with paint earlier, so that's a good deal. Tecumseh with no paint. Oh, and once again, a Cindy Clausen. So another one of those celebrating our skating Olympic winner. I think she came down with like 6 or 7 Olympic medals or something like that. So there's no messing around. And off they go. All right. If you know your F1 racing, you know that this is the penultimate roll. Oh, there's 2 more coins here. They don't get escaped. No, no, they didn't go in there. I threw them in the wrong place. Doesn't really matter because I will find them after. But yeah. Anyway, you go there. So yes, penultimate roll, as I was saying. 6 medals. That's right. Where's the American what? I've got rolls of Canadian quarters. Actually, that certain amount of American is almost always found when we go through these. That's true. I'm not finding anything today yet. And I have a bunch of American books of quarters that I've been filling by finding them in our change to prove it. They're not very well filled, but they're not empty either. So, gotta say, I would like to find a few American quarters in here to help out my collection. It wouldn't bother me any at all. But so far that one jumped. Oh, and now it's running. Not only did it jump and was it running, but it's collectible. So I'm glad we got it back. There it is from the 2000 series. Very nice. Definitely worth finding and a good find. So we not only did it try to jump and run, but we got it. Oh, and here we go. Now this one is a neat little one. It doesn't come as a painted, but it comes either with the fish frosted or not frosted. So that's 2 different versions of this particular coin to keep an eye out for. I believe it's the top fish. Hard to see in the camera too, because it's not the greatest camera right now, but gotta remember it's the other one I prefer as the camera, not this one. So that being said, a good collectible nonetheless. Ooh, I got Liz with a big crown in my hands. Oh, no, not in 1991. Oh well. All right, so we got the shooting one from the Olympics. All right, I just stacked these, that's right. I'm getting confused. It's all right. I'm almost done. That's one thing about these. You know, you go to the bank with a few extra bucks in your pocket. You don't got a box of $1,000 worth of coins to go through. It's not as arduous a task. You know, you can make some quick coin hunting videos with your friends. Night, Darren and Southern. Gotta go. Run. Take care. You bet, bud. Thank you for coming by, John. Appreciate it. John Chum, pillar of our community on the old YouTubes. I would say keep an eye on my community channel, and I post interesting things. I do research on systems for presentation and streaming, and I keep you all ahead of the curve when it comes to technology and what's available. I will always keep you there. And right now, there is the PreSonus Revelator dynamic microphone is the best microphone right now for what we do. It just is. If you need more than one microphone, that's different. But if you want one good microphone, PreSonus Revelator Dynamic is the one to buy. It's the right price. It has all the good stuff. And it comes with my seal of approval. I fully endorse it. Another Olympics. We got some downhill skiing going on here. Oh, it's one of my favorite ones. I get it regularly enough that I'm not really missing it, but it's got bravery, and it is a multi-sided Canadian maple leaf there, and it just looks so nice when you hold it because it's got so many facets to it, like a diamond. But very beautiful. The bravery quarter, one of my favorite quarters. It'd be cooler if it was painted. I mean, just saying, right? I would be tickled if they brought that very same one out in a painted version. Something red and white. That would be very cool. Maybe with a little blue on the bottom to celebrate our American buddies. There's another Olympics. Oh, okay. Well, there's one I haven't seen in a while. I believe this is Saskatchewan, and it's got the little birds on it. So very nice, Saskatchewan. And from one of the earlier series, so we'll keep that and make sure that whatever we've got is at least as nice as that one. That's the other thing, right? That's all you do now is you do a quick comparison to see if you found a better one than the one that's in your book. And then that's it, right? You return them back to circulation, from whence they came, so we can keep the cost of our hobby down and find the things we love. Won't be long before we get a king back, though. Get a king on our coins. I mean, God bless the Queen, long live the Queen. But Liz has been here for a while. Well, so I'm bringing this back over. I had a few coins already sitting on the mat here, but I did get well, here. Can't really see nothing from there now, can you? And this is not the particular best, but I'm going to go back here. So we got to come say painted and unpainted. We did get the breast cancer awareness. We got a 2000. I'm going to look again. Yeah, it's a 2008. I am blind. A 2008 Poppy, a 2004 Poppy. You can see the difference between the two. They're very similar design, but in 2004, they had not figured out, I think, the right way to go about it. And while you got lots of red there, you got nothing here. It's just, you know what's supposed to be there. I guess that's all you can kind of go with that. And of course, we did all right from the point of view of other. Let me see if I can light that up here and swipe that up there. And what do I have to do? Tap on that now? Okay, I did that. And then what? There we go. So there was, like I say, quite a few. And there were these two. So we'll take a look through those before we return them back. There's less than a roll's worth there, so that's $10, worst case scenario. But there's lots there I have no interest in keeping. So we will toss in all of these other unpainted versions. We will catalog and keep all the painted ones, no matter what. And that is it. That is 14 rolls of Canadian quarters, gone through the hard way, ridden hard and put away wet, as they say. So, hope that was enjoyable. You get what you get, folks. Thank you, Muscle Shell, for stopping by. And just doing a quick look at all the others that have stopped by. Muscle, you've been here a little while. John Chum, of course. Southern Canadian Coins. A few others. Again, that'll wrap it up. We'll see what happens. Maybe tomorrow there'll be more. I'm not sure. I don't know. But until then, I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time I have to say, so hold long. So long, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.